Well, I don't want to drag you back to today's class timing, so I think I'll just go to the bodies and check it out. If I have further questions, I'll drop that
Okay.
on the check for you.
I'm going to do something right away before I go. And how do I put it? If you get into the advanced class, this is how I actually want to deal with certain assignments. Okay, so right now you have pushed your assignments and you know how to push code to GitHub. Have you ever tried getting somebody's code from GitHub? Do you know how to do that?
Let me say yes.
Okay. Well, if yes, then that's fine.
Go over it, you can.
Yeah, so for the rest of this video, what I'm going to do, because this is being recorded, maybe I will post it separately from this class. What I want to do is, how do you get code from GitHub? So the simplest way is to come here, HTTPS, go to your IDE. Right, so I'm going to say that I want a new project from version control, and with version control is actually GitHub itself. So I don't know if I have permission to do this, right? If I don't, it wouldn't work. But if it's public, it should actually work. I think your code is set to public. So, oh yes, I already have something like this. Let me call it assignments. Yeah, it's because they both have the same name. That's why. So I'm creating a new folder called assignments. So I'm actually cloning your repository, and right now you will see your code inside my laptop. Yeah, so I have your code now. So this is why we use GitHub. It's not stressful at all. It's written to share code among developers, right?
Wow.
Yes.
So can you open it directly through?
I opened it directly through IntelliJ, which is the IDE. Okay. So I would have closed my IDE, but it's not necessary. Just know that you want to create a project from version control. Important thing is having this link. There's another method called SSH, but I don't want to bug you for now. Okay, so you copy this link, you go to File, New Project, and from version control, and then it requires this. So that's basically it. When I click clone, it will basically download what code you have pushed. It will download it for me. So this is you. This is your GitHub name. Yeah. This is the date that you push the code. It shows me. So this is also how to tell if somebody pushed something that is bad. It's like it tells other developers that, hey, it was Yusuf that pushed this code. Okay. So this is how GitHub works. Do you have any questions about this? Does it make sense to you?
Yes. Thank you very much. Then I think this I pushed to the master's branch. I think the main branch. I think.
Yeah.
But I'm having issues with this branch. Like I don't even know how to put it. Like they can say put it to the branch or put it to the main branch. Can you just try? Can you try and maybe expatiate on it so that people understand?
Well, I'm gonna do this since you're asking for it, right? Maybe we should have a GitHub class later on, but I'll post this class on GitHub so people will see this. So what I did was to ask you to push to main branch. Now this is your code, but it's public. I don't know if I have permissions. Yeah, I don't have. Right? I may ask you to give me permission, or maybe I should use my own code to show it. Okay, just for learning purposes. Okay, so let's look at this. If I click here, you will see that there's just only a main branch on this code. In fact, another way to check this out is right from here. I could write something like this. I can say git branch. So this is IntelliJ actually, not VS Code. What I want to do is git branch. Git branch shows you all the branches on your laptop.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so there are many ways to create branches, right? I think the most common way is to do something like git branch, then the name of the branch you want to create. I don't use it often, so it looks like I've even forgotten it. So let's create a branch called, let's say for instance, I want to create a branch called test, right? I now have a branch called test. I would say I want to. So even if I have a branch called test, it looks like I'm still on the main branch. So one way I can do this is to do something like git checkout. All these commands, the reason why I have them in my head is because I've kind of tried to use them often. So that's why I'm now on a new branch called test, right? I'm on a branch called test branch right now. Okay. So if you are asked to actually push code to a particular branch, what you want to do is to check, does this branch exist? You type git branch first of all. Okay. If it doesn't exist, you try to tell the person, let the person know that, okay, are you asking me to create it and push to it? Because that's probably what they mean, because it has to exist before you push to that branch. So if, for instance, I was asked to push to test branch, I will create test branch the way I just did right now. I will do git checkout. I will do git branch test, which is creating the branch. Then I will do git checkout test. Then I will switch to that particular branch. When I am on that branch, I will just do the normal thing I used to do. I think you will still remember what I did in that video: git add, git commit, and then you push. For instance, I could do something like this: git add space dot, git commit dash m, and then do what should I call this now? Teaching. Let's call it a teaching. That's the message, and then I will then do git push origin. So I can't say main this time because I'm actually pushing to a branch called test. Hope that makes sense to you. I don't expect this to work. Yeah. The reason is because this is your own repository. I don't have permissions in your repository. So you can actually give me permission, actually. Well, do we want to go over? Wow, it's already 9 o'clock. Anyways, but if you give me permission, this should have worked. Okay. So maybe in another class, I'll talk about permissions. But does this make sense? Do you have questions on this right now?
No, I think you don't judge it to this one.
Yeah.
Don't judge it to it. So
okay.
I understand it. I'll create the branch, then I'll check it out, then push it.
Yes.
Push the code normally
to that new branch that you created.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Have a nice time. I'll try to make sure I push this to YouTube. I'm using push. I upload this to YouTube as fast as possible so that you can watch the class.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you for sacrificing so.